You know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. Coming off a terrific season and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top-5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. Here now, the Clippers, trailing by 2. And, guys, this is the first they're seeing of San Diego this year.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Now, this is just pick-and-roll action at its finest. The big man sets a solid screen, rolls to the cup, leaves no doubt.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. San Diego's head coach and I got a chance to talk. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Beal against Monk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Well, Bradley Beal has become such a good playmaker, finishing through contact. That is beautiful.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, one thing we're seeing with both teams in Los Angeles, managing the contract lengths of their aging veterans with an eye toward free agency in the next few summers. With Paul George leaving the Clippers, and for the Lakers, LeBron James perhaps eyeing the door here. Not everyone is happy with the approach. They're sticking to it for now.
Taking that long view approach. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. Here's Beal. And the dunk by Zubac.
You love to see Zubac get after it on the window. Use that size and strength.
Schroeder looking around. O'Neal a screen on Harden. Schroeder dishes to O'Neal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And sometimes the D has no choice but to foul O'Neal. He's that dominant.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for the Clippers. He hits the second from the line. The Clippers leading. Here's Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Shaq. And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50, 40, 90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
Keon Ellis, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And the second free throw, good. And Doris, when he's feeling good, Kawhi Leonard, still one of the toughest matchups in the NBA.
You know what, Kevin? The way he's battled through injuries and the game's still important enough to him that he's stuck around. And you're so right. When he is healthy, he remains a two-way force. This guy is an absolute Hall of Famer.
The shot's good. O'Neal's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Leonard inside. Murray on him. Leonard finds Brogdon. Zubac with the screen for Brogdon. Goes up on the high post. It's hauled in by San Diego.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Clippers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Outside Porter. Here's Shaq. And finished off by O'Neal.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Murray against Leonard. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Monk outside. Here's Shaq. The short one's on the money. O'Neal's got 11 points.
Couldn't tell if they tried to foul Shaq there, but didn't matter.
Zubac a screen on Murray. Here's Leonard. The shot missing. Ellis with some nice deep. Here's Porter. Takes it inside.
Porter is attacking. The defense is in trouble. Have to respect his ability to put it on the floor.
Outside Beal. Outside Leonard. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Rejected by Murray.
And that length and timing make Keegan a terrific shot blocker.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Shaq. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for San Diego.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Jones checked in for Beal.
It's been great watching Ivica Zubac's growth. This guy, his game has evolved and his role is increasing.
Now let's the pass to Monk. Here is Porter. Pass to Ellis. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Ivica Zubac, fourth.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Leonard against Porter. Left side, Leonard. And that one is good. Leonard's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Pass to Porter. Murray outside. Baseline J on the way. Porter, no luck.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And Jones slams it in.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Ellis finds Porter. San Diego moving the ball around. Ellis, the pass to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
And the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
Leonard looking over the floor. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Leonard's got 9 points.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Ellis, the pass to Murray. O'Neal sets the screen for Murray. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Kawhi Leonard so calm, mixes speeds, understands when and where to drive the basketball.
Here's Ellis. Dropping on the board. Right at the free throw line. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. Seemed like they got something out of every possession.
And it's Leonard missing. San Diego trails by 4. And that one's good, Ellis.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And to Ron Lou wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A different look for the Clippers. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Zubac. Beal comes in for Leonard. And it's Payton in for James Harden. Payton finds Jones. Batum wide open. He fires. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Nick Batum does pre-shot preparation, so on the catch he is ready to rise and fire.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Ellis. Three-pointer gets the three-pointer to fall. Ellis has got 5 points so far.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
Well, the triple drive from Malcolm Brogdon is one of the key aspects to balance that pretty perimeter game. What a nice move.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Monk outside. Shoots over Brogdon. And Jones pulls it down. And here is Brogdon. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Clippers. He comes away with 11. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Los Angeles.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Jones. Payton is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Batum in its center. Payton finds Batum. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Monk outside. Again, San Diego.
How about the quickness of that release by Monk? An experienced catch-and-shoot player who feels comfortable firing from deep.
Outside to Brogdon. Jones with the screen on Monk. Brogdon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that can direct the floor and can control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
And the Clippers making a change here. Harris has checked in.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Beal against Monk. Ellis with the screen for Monk. Ellis outside from downtown. Batum grabs the miss.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
That's tipped. Here's Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Porter's got 8 points.
and the size Porter Jr. has helps him on those physical takes. Great work inside there.
Beal against Monk. The shot by Beal, no good.
I'll tell you, he's been struggling, but they are still in line to come out of here with a W.
Here's Sharge. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
This guy is an efficient scorer. Dario Saric knows his strengths on the offensive end and can capitalize.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. The Clippers are remaining competitive even with some shifting pieces in their roster. Star play creator James Harden said, quote, "We're legit and our defense is really good. Offensively, we know what we want to get to, and we hang our hats on the defensive end." Back to you, Kevin.
A veteran-heavy roster. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. And it comes off the front of the rim. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Hits it from three-point range. Harris has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Monk looking around. Saric right side. The Clippers grab the miss.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Jones, no one around him. From outside, off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Porter finds Saric. Monk outside. Pass to Ellis. Shoots over Brogdon. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Ellis.
That's just a case where he gets the space he needs and uses it to his advantage to make the jumper.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. San Diego with some changes. O'Neal's checked in for Eubanks. Doug McDermott comes in for Porter. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Monk. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Leonard's checked in.
Oh, my goodness. Taking flight, Derek Jones, all the way to the top of the stairs.
So when we talk about value players, Doris, Derek Jones comes to mind.
Oh, Kevin, there is absolutely no doubt he deserves to be in this category. This guy combines great athleticism with an ability to knock down shots because he's worked at it. And defensively, we know he's going to make things tough on his opponent.
Nobody near Leonard. Knocks down the three ball. Leonard's got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers.
Kawhi Leonard's career three-point percentage might shock people. And I'm telling you, as a defender, I'm not conceding that one.
Ellis outside. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Harris.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And a quick look at how San Diego's schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they'll go up against Chet Holmgren and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Monday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be the 6th contest on the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups.
Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion. Boy, what a career he has had.
Pass to Ellis. Shoots over Beal. Ellis can't get it to go.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Leonard kicks to Brogdon. Jones with the screen on Schroeder. And here's Brogdon from the arc. San Diego trails by 9. McDermott with it. Leonard picks him up. Schroeder outside. O'Neal inside. Defended by Jones. And yes, it's good. 15 points for Shaquille O'Neal.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Jones, no luck. San Diego has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Saric. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Clippers leading by 7. Here's Leonard. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, guys, what great concentration by Kawhi Leonard. This guy laser focused right now.
So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Batum comes in for Jones. And it's James Harden in for Beal. Here's Leonard. He had 19 points in the win against Milwaukee.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
We're seeing the offensive side of Kawhi tonight. One of the all-time great two-way players.
Shaq is screen on Brogdon. Schroeder passes to O'Neal. Back to Schroeder. Shoots over Brogdon. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Schroeder's got his first points of the game.
That mid-range J right in his wheelhouse. Nicely done.
Harris outside. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Now Schroeder. 11-point game his last outing. Pass to O'Neal. Down low, Saric played in with a nice touch off the glass. Saric has got 6.
And you see the power, but O'Neal shares it nicely as well.
Harden against Ellis. Harden right side. A 3 from Leonard. Flings it. Kawhi. Kaboom.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get in the ball and get out of the way. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Leonard, and the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
San Diego with some changes. Maurice checked in for Sharich. Michael Porter comes in for McDermott. And it's Malik Monk in for Keon Ellis.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Harris kicks to Leonard. Misses the three. San Diego trails by 11. Porter looking it over. Pass to Monk. San Diego moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Porter, no luck. Los Angeles has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. San Diego has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. So, Doris, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM, and you can walk us through this. S-T-E-M.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
Payton, he's checked in for the Clippers. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for San Diego. It's a 10-point game. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. Over Payton. San Diego with another miss. The Clippers shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Batum, and the jam by Nicholas Batum.
Well, we know Nick Batum can hurt you from the perimeter. That time he shows you his ups. Go ahead, get up, Nicholas Batum.
Schroeder with the ball. To the inside. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from O'Neal.
This guy's such a difference maker. Dennis Schroeder is so dangerous in pick-and-roll situation, dribble handoffs. This guy is the straw that stirs the drink.
Outside, Batum, nailed from three-point land. Batum's got the lead up to 13 now for the Clippers. San Diego shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Pass to O'Neal. Shoots over Batum. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Harden the pass to Harris. Shoots over Schroeder. It's hauled in by San Diego. Shaq's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, Dennis Schroeder over the years, boy, as he started to harness all that energy and talent.
San Diego shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Zubac is checked in for Batum. And Beal subbed in for Elfrid Payton. Pass to Zubac. Harden outside. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by San Diego. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. O'Neal inside. Working on Zubac. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Gotta stay on your feet if you're on D. Once Shaq has you in the air, forget about it.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. That free throw missing.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And he's good on the second.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a 1 of 1 type of play.
Pass to Harris. Here's Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. San Diego trails by 10. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Murray sets a screen for Schroeder. Monk finds O'Neal. On the wing, Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. O'Neal's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And we finished one half of basketball. Clippers lead by 7. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Alongside Ty Lue. And, Coach, what's the focal point for this team as you approach the second half?
Just playing hard, first of all. And then, playing with pace offensively. I think they're doing a good job of getting to the basket. And then defensively, just going to do some time to work.
I'm sorry, guys, to be in the sliders like this so much, but I've been struggling trying to get this game to play anywhere near realistic. So just please bear with me, guys. I'm really trying to get this to play right for you. Because I want these games to look as real as possible. We just can't have guys coming out here making uncontested layups and throwing up garbage three-pointers and just guys shooting 60% for over 3 quarters. It just doesn't, it's not realistic, man. So guys, just bear with me. I'm trying my best here. Doing the best I can.
So they've got some firepower coming off.
Sometimes you just can't outprogram 2K's lack of. They just released the game in a morbid state, and it's up to us as gamers to have to go fix it.
Because they always have fresh people coming in. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
Right now for San Diego, great start to the year. They came in prepared both mentally and with the game plan.
Yeah, winning the first. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
As a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Murray out there with O'Neal. Then it's Porter. And there's Monk. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. Beal gets a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Beal's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Clippers.
Well, that is so easy for Bradley Beal. From 3, no problem.
And for the Clippers, Harden and Beal are the backcourt. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Shaq missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display.
Here from
from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And here is Los Angeles now. Leonard inside. He's covered by Murray.
A tenacious defender. Murray wants to outwork him.
And it's Leonard missing. Inside, 7-foot shot. And a rejection by Zubac. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Pass to Leonard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Dennis Schroeder. The Clippers have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them.
I'm just trying to find a happy balance between good ebb and flow between defense and offense. And the way 2K has this set up is like it's either going to be way too much offense or just overly defensive. And it should just be about the player's individual ability to do anything. I mean, they need to get rid of the whole slider system and just make the players play based on their individual abilities. I mean, how hard is that? They were doing that back on Sega Genesis. I mean,
and he can relax a little bit now as he finally comes through at the line. He let a few too many of those chances get by.
Schroeder kicks to Murray. Pass to Shaq. O'Neal bullies his way inside for the bucket.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Here's Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Dennis Schroeder. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
When you have one of the great scorers in the history of the game, as you do with James Harden, obviously you want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
Murray from deep three-point territory. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
Pass to Harris. Harden outside. 6 to shoot. The 3. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, when Dennis Schroeder is in attack mode, he is skilled enough to get the defense to overcommit.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. And he can't hit the second. Clippers leading by 11. Harden outside. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder.
Boy, a brutal start to the half. 1 for their first 5 attempts.
Gets it down to single digits. Shaq's got 24 points.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Leonard against Murray. Rejected by Murray.
Nice anticipation for Murray. So good at getting position there to block the shot.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Leonard gets it. To go.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
O'Neal draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket.
I will say I am liking the back and forth with Zubac and Shaq. It looks realistic. They're fighting in the post, and you're getting the because Zubac is a pretty big dude. He's one of the bigger dudes in the NBA. That let's take again. I showed it in the last stream. Zubac is freaking 7 feet 240 now. I know Shaq is Shaq. I mean, Shaq is 7'1", 340. But we're seeing a good back and forth with them on the block, so that looks somewhat realistic, the way that they're battling for position down there.
The free throw off from O'Neal. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And that one is good from Zubac. Here's Schroeder. He has 6. Murray outside. Zubac against Shaquille O'Neal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Zubac.
They are battling. I'll give them that. It's a physical battle down there.
To knock that one down.
Taking 2 shots. Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
Now with that 4th foul on Zubac, that should open up the perimeter game now for Team Diesel. Hopefully. Get some double teams coming.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Clippers leading by 9. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Some numbers here on Michael Porter. A very nice season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 18 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Now here's Schroeder. He has 6. And a wide-open look for Porter. San Diego with another miss. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. O'Neal's got his 5th assist in this one. To the paint. Here's Jones. Shaq with some nice D.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Los Angeles leading by 7. Outside, Beal. Clippers moving the ball around. Porter against Leonard. 5 to shoot. And Jones has it in the corner. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
On the wing, Porter. Pass to Schroeder. And here's Shaq. Defended by Jones. Oh, the jam by O'Neal!
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T. Leonard with the ball. Outguarded by Murray. Harris looking it over. Beal from long range. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Monk's shot's good.
And how about Monk there? You better get in front of him when he's in attack mode. If you allow him to get to that launching pad, it is too little, too late.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. San Diego with some changes. Saric checked in for Murray. And it's Keon Ellis in for Monk. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Los Angeles. Harden against Ellis. Outside Leonard. Kicks it out to Jones. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
And they have been...
I don't know. You just got to take it all the way down because they just, every time they get open, it's just automatic. It needs to stop. Like, I hate that. I mean, it looks ridiculous, but you have to do that. I don't know how they have this game programmed, but it's just, wow. Like, all the open threes that I've gotten, I haven't, and I got good shooters. They're passing the guys who aren't even that good, and they're just knocking it down like it's nothing. With the exception of Kawhi Leonard and maybe Howard, but even still. And they're swishing these things. It's like there's no rim on these shots. Like, geez, at least let it rattle in or sometimes. It's like just going through all that. It's like Larry Bird shooting these threes.
Relentless from deep, and you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
Like, man, we're just not shooting. I mean, we should be making more threes than this. I mean, based on the quality of shots, I'm just going to go ahead and show you the guys that we have on this team. Their three-point ability. I mean, you got Keon Ellis shooting 87. He's the best on the team by far. Porter's 81. Monk's at 80. Keegan Murray, these guys should be knocking down at least one out of I would say maybe 1 out of every 3 threes that they take, they should knock it down. When they get that ridiculously wide open.
Clippers leading by 7. Harden outside. Leonard against Saric. Shoots off the step back. No good off the back of the rim.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Harden against Ellis. Left side, O'Neal. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on.
At least they're letting Shaq be Shaq, though. I'll let him give him credit for that. Just gotta fix the shooting on here, man. The shooting logic needs to be better.
Scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
I mean,
and not be so balanced towards the computer. Just let logical things take place based on the skill set of the players.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick-and-roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer. He sets his team.
And why isn't Shaq coming out? I just made the substitution. I got my substitutions on manual. I guess they got to fix this game, man. I've clearly had Shaq going out, and he's not out. He should be coming in on the free throw. Like, 2K needs to get their shit together, man. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is just basketball basics. You substitute during free throws.
Outside Porter. Now O'Neal.
Jesus, man.
Jones. O'Neal is double. And here's Schroeder. Launches a three, and he's good on the three ball. Schroeder's got a pair of threes now here in the third for San Diego. Outside Leonard. Tries the spin move. It's rebounded by O'Neal. San Diego trails by 4. Left side, Porter. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Sharch. Schroeder outside. Porter passes to O'Neal. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Kawhi Leonard. 15 foul. He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6.
Look at that. That Shaq is gassed, man. I had him coming out before all this. They won't substitute him for some. Look at that. He's still waiting to be substituted.
Mind the lanes.
I had him substitute between that previous timeout. They didn't take him out. Amazing. That's all I can say. See, how could you not get your game programmed with substitution logic? That's bad, man. That's like the basics of basketball. Like, you can't get your substitutions in now? Like, what the hell? Where do you go after that? What do you say?
And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stint. Los Angeles with another miss. San Diego is on a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Porter against Beal. For the lead, again, San Diego.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Sharch against Leonard.
Again, guys, I'm sorry for all these stoppages of play and going in the slider, but I had no choice, man. The game was just playing way too arcadey. I had to do something. Because I really care about these games. I want this stuff to come out. I want it to be a technical masterpiece of basketball. That's what I game for. I want it to be realistic. I don't want to see a bunch of over-the-top high-scoring games with just guys going isolation plays every 5 seconds. I want to see good execution like this.
It's good from Schroeder on the assist by Shaq. Shaq's got his 7th assist here tonight.
So, again, I apologize.
1:43 left to play in the third. Here's Leonard. And it's sent back by O'Neal. On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Beal. Porter passes to O'Neal. Doing what he does best. Shaquille
I think we got it now, guys. I think we got it. We're getting some logical execution out here now on both sides.
Blocking a bunch of shots and just a
Because the way the Clippers are playing, okay, let's see what happens here.
Also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to
I respect. That's Kawhi Leonard. I respect that. That's Kawhi Leonard now. I got no problem with that kind of a play. That's a fantastic player making a fantastic play. That's going to happen, but not every time, though. That's my thing.
Ellis, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Ellis. O'Neal on the wing. Focus from O'Neal.
Boy, this
mismatch is working.
Revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
Surprised he didn't get fouled on that.
Brogdon with a screen for Harden. Offline with his 3.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Here's Porter. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Got no problem with that play. Michael Porter Jr. is not what you call a great post-up player.
It's hauled in by
as long as we get, that's all I want is just consistency, you know? That's all you want is consistency.
Here's Ellis. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's San Diego with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this.
I just want players' skill sets to manifest. Let the guys do what they do well in the situations where they have the best advantage for it. And that comes from you knowing basketball and then setting it up strategically. That's what basketball is. Basketball is about passing, cutting, setting screens. It's not about just dribble moves every 5 seconds. Doing 12,000 dribble moves, throwing isolation plays every time down. That's not basketball. But unfortunately, 2K wants to go that route because it feeds to the whole my player narrative.
You better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Drew Eubanks. Ellis is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Dario Saric, and it's McDermott in at the 3. And here we go.
McDermott was supposed to cut out to the base, cut out to the strong side, top side.
It was last touch by Payton.
Yeah, a little bit.
Let me show this last play right here from McDermott. Again, this is what I mean, passing, cutting, and screening. McDermott's supposed to make a topside flash out for a three-pointer. For some reason, he takes the angle right there. You see it developing right here. There's your staggered screen. And then he just cuts the angle to see it. I don't understand that. Why why would you do that? I'm making the pass. The pass is clearly supposed to be coming here. Why would you make that cut? That's just stupid. That's just, come on, guys. Come on, 2K, man. This is basic stuff, man. It's terrible. So unforced error. See what I'm saying? It's unforced errors. That's a wide open three getting ready to happen, man.
Miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
San Diego leading by 6. Schroeder kicks to Ellis. Pass to McDermott. Back to Ellis. Takes it off the glass. Ellis has got the lead up to 8 now for San Diego.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Leonard inside. McDermott on him. San Diego shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Schroeder outside. Chalk up 2 there. And now it's a 10-point San Diego lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Payton looking it over. Pass to Brogdon. Now here's Leonard. It's over McDermott. And they'll get another chance. Leonard, no luck. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Eubanks. Pass to Ellis. 4 on the clock. Over Jones. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And San Diego leads by 12. Here's Payton. Outside, Jones. And here is Brogdon. And here's Leonard from 3. And good coming on.
That's a good play right there. Got no problem with that.
Brogdon's got 3 assists tonight.
We had to make a choice: defend the basket or give up the 3. They got it.
Pass to Ellis. Saric outside. Schroeder right side. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Jones with the screen on Ellis. Brogdon kicks to Payton. Back to Brogdon. It's hauled in by San Diego.
All right, he should have made. I think he should have made that shot. Let's go ahead and fix that. So okay, let's get that set. Let's try this out at 47, 48-ish. I think the three-pointers are okay. You got to take it down to 15. You just got to, because anything higher than that, man, they're making everything from downtown, dude. Everything goes in. Just like, it's ridiculous. It's counterintuitive. You would think 15 would be absurd. Like, you're just playing like a little kid, but you have to do that to get realism. That's just the way it is this year. I don't know what to say. But the mid-range shot, that shot should have went in by Brogdon, so I'm going to take that up by 48. Layups at 35. I think that's reasonable. Actually, I think let's take it up to maybe 38. I think there are a couple layups they should have made. Dunks and traffic success should be down because they dunk way too much. You take that down too as well. I think we're getting close here guys. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Are you guys liking what you're seeing here in the second half? I think it's becoming a little bit more balanced now. You got to turn the body sensitivity up so you can actually play defense. You got no choice. Otherwise, you're going to get blow-bys every time. You got to turn that up. And this, you got to have this up, dude. Just got to, because it's just going to be a layup line, man. You got to turn this down because they got like Spider-Man agility. You got to turn all this stuff down. You just have no choice. You just got to. Otherwise, the game is all but unplayable almost. I turned some of this stuff up because you want to get a good challenge. I think I'll turn this up to a little bit more. I want the computer to have a little bit more of a brain. But you don't want them just getting offensive, freebies. That's what you want. You want the offense to be earned, not just to be given. That's what you want.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
Schroeder outside. Stolen by Jones. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. Pass to Payton. And the dunk by Payton.
Well, if you allow Elfrid Payton that close to the rim, his athleticism will finish it for him.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for San Diego. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Saric outside. Here's Eubanks, defended by Jones. Clock at 6. Eubanks, the pass to Saric. Can't hit that one. Clippers trail by 9. The shot by Brogdon, wide open. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
There's so much confidence right now with Malcolm Brogdon. The catch and shoot, so pretty.
Pass to Ellis. Out to the wing. Schroeder, left side. Here's Saric. Takes the 12-footer and hits. And San Diego leads by 9.
While proving he's a threat from the mid-range as well. Give Dario Saric any separation, and you're in trouble.
Leonard inside. He's defended by McDermott. Lays it up off the glass.
Got no problem with that. There's no way McDermott can guard Kawhi Leonard. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a great play by Kawhi. No way McDermott can guard him.
Saric outside. Schroeder finds Saric. Again, the miss by Saric. Clippers trail by 7. Now Payton. Pass to Brogdon. A 3-ball. That shot is off.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
Good on the shot. Schroeder's got 16 points here in the second half.
This guy is a creative offensive talent. Dennis Schroeder can hit defenders with a variety of moves. Go ahead with the floater.
Pass to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Jones has got room. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
I'm liking what I'm seeing now. This is much better execution. Much better execution on both sides, man. The offense right now is being earned, not just a bunch of, you go back to the first half, it was so arcadey looking, man. Looked like a bunch of, it looked like NBA Jam. Or NBA Hoops. I got Shaq, a little picture of Shaq from NBA Hoops. Shout out on the court. That was a fun game back in the day, though. Let's see.
And San Diego will go with a different look here. Shaq is checked in for Eubanks. Keegan Murray comes in for Sharch. Porter's checked in for Doug McDermott. And Monk's subbed in for Ellis. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Derek Jones. Batum comes in for Harris. Beal's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And it's James Harden in for Payton. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for San Diego was getting across in their huddle. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Schroeder, left side. Wide open look here for Murray. Here's Shaq. Rebounding and scoring, Shaquille O'Neal.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Harden kicks to Beal. A three from Leonard. Offensive rebound. Zubac, that's good.
Great rebound by Zubac right there.
On the putback. Can't let that happen.
Zubac is a man, man. Got to give him credit.
But you've got to be disciplined with the box out.
Shaq in the high post. It's Porter outside. Good. And the assist goes to
that's Shaquille O'Neal screen, man. Shaq didn't even get full contact. He took two guys out in this screen, man. Look at this. He didn't even get full contact. When Leonard just had to take those, he couldn't get by. He had to take it so wide. He had no choice but to get a wide open shot, man. I think Shaq was even smiling about that screen. Look at him. Barbecue chicken. Look at that. That's barbecue chicken right there.
O'Neal's got his 8th assist in the game. Leonard with the ball. Pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Harden. Shoots over Schroeder. Harden can't hit. San Diego leading by 10. Porter dishes to O'Neal. Now here's Schroeder. Murray outside. Shoots over Zubac. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Murray's got the lead up to 12 now for San Diego. Got a piece of it. And it's on a bounce to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
Guys, I like what I'm seeing here. We're seeing much better defensive rotations on both sides, better defensive contests, more logical outcomes. Not just people making shots for the sake of making shots.
Harden outside.
Oh, my God, good screen. But Harden can't make it.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. He's got to work for better looks.
Here's Porter. Now Monk. Shot clock at 6. Now Porter, a 15-footer. Rebounded by Zubac.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
Harden outside. The long shot, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature
in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Harris fires, and he misses the J. And Schroeder's got the ball here for San Diego.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Porter. Now O'Neal. Oh, softly lays it in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
San Diego foul call. Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the Clippers, Bradley Beal at the line for 2.
Man, Shaq is gassed. He should be. Look at these numbers. 47-26, battling Zubac. No, Zubac has the ability to take your stamina down because of his physicality. 8 assists, though. That's the big number.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. San Diego leading by 12. Monk into the lane.
And Monk doesn't fool around. When
2K has to fix their full court defense logic, man. I've always felt that the full court press on here needs to be fixed, especially with if you're gonna put legacy teams like the Chicago Bulls. Like we all know what Chicago Bulls are about. They're about defense, half court trapping, full court press. You can't put the Bulls on here with Pippen and Jordan and not have a full court press system that works. Because you're not getting the best out of it, you know. Like that's what they were known for. Like, dude, they blocked the sun out with that damn press of theirs. But on here, they just they beat the press too easily on here. It needs to be revamped.
And voter fatigue comes into place. It drives me nuts.
Free throw good, Beal.
Bradley Beal entered the NBA as a sweet shooter, but consistent work and improvement has turned this guy into an absolutely lethal threat from everywhere on the floor.
San Diego shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Leaves it in off the window.
This guy has quality wingspan for his size. Dennis Schroeder can adapt and adjust to defensive pressure.
Schroeder with a big game tonight, getting to the basket. Beating James Harden off the dribble all night.
One shot.
Which I believe should be happening because James Harden was never a good defensive player in his prime. He certainly isn't now in his twilight. There's no way you should be able to pick him up off the dribble.
That's good from Schroeder.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven.
It's a complete mismatch, in my view.
Player, whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for San Diego.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shaquille O'Neal.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
6 to shoot. Outside Murray. It's Monk. Jacks up a 3. Drains the three-pointer. And San Diego leads by 19.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
From 13, it's off. So San Diego wins it. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of.
All right, guys, we're going to take a look at some of the stats here and see. We're going to take a look at the first half split and compare it to the second half split before the slider change, and then we'll see how it goes. And again, I'm sorry for all this. I wish I could do this all stream, but I've been struggling with this for the last 2 months. It's just. I hope this. I think we got somewhere with tonight's game. So I'm hoping we can get this series going in full swing so I can start streaming a lot more. Because the reason I haven't been streaming is I've been waiting to get the games just right, so you guys can really sit back and enjoy it. So I don't want, the last thing we want is a bunch of isolation plays every time down. That's not what we want. We want to see, 5-on-5 simulation basketball where everybody's involved and have realistic outcomes. So let's take a look here at the team comparison. 58%. Well, we had a lot of inside shots, though. You're going to shoot a high percentage with Shaq, so that can be misleading. But the three-pointers did come down. They made 31. That's realistic because they were on pace to make 60% of their threes in the first half. Let's take a look at it. Hey, look at the first quarter, y'all. 3 for 4, 75%. They weren't missing anything. Excuse me, that was the free throws. But it was more or less the layups to the basket. Then the slider change came in, and then things got a little bit more realistic. We started going into Shaq, getting Shaq attempts more. And Shaq, and that's the way it should be. Shaq's going to shoot, anywhere between 62, 60-something% for the field. You're going to have that with a Shaquille O'Neal team. You're not going to shoot a bad percentage with him out there. And they took 4 for 8 from downtown. They didn't get to the lane very much in that quarter. Then they got pretty much shut down because they just started selling for 3. They took 19 shots, 6 were threes. So, and a lot of those were contested threes too. That's the thing. The defense really held up for Team Diesel. All right, let's go ahead and take a look here at the box score. Shaq that's what you're going to see from Shaq. I mean, that's normal. Shaquille O'Neal numbers. He had the 5 blocks, no turnovers, man. But the three-pointers started going down, as you can see here. Schroeder started hitting. Porter started hitting. Let's go ahead and see their splits. They couldn't buy one in the first. He made 1. We made no threes. That was before the pack. That was before I changed the sliders and got everything balanced. Then the third quarter came. I balanced everything out, and that's when you started seeing three-pointers falling at a much more realistic rate. Especially given that, you understand, you're talking about wide open three. We're not talking about, off the dribble step backs here. We're talking like old school, throw it into the paint to the big man. He gets double teamed, kick it out for 3 threes, which are the best kind you're ever going to have. Those are always going to be the best threes. Spot up threes, where your feet are just set and you're catching and shooting. It's a shooter's paradise when you can play like that. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the highlights here. Michael Porter on a fast break, beating Bradley Beal. Nice backdoor by Schroeder there to Shaq cutting. Oh, that was beautiful. Nice on a triple post action. Kick out to Porter. Another fast break by Porter. These are mostly second. Nice face pass. That's that screening by Shaq to Porter. And that's that kick out the top of the key. High-low pass from Porter to Shaq on that one. I will say this. I've said before, I'm in loving the fact that 2K shows assists in the highlight package. Okay. But again, you saw all the threes that were being taken. Those were all spot ups, you know what I'm saying? Or kick outs on pin downs where people's feet are set. Those are the ones that should be the highest percentage. You shouldn't be seeing guys coming down here, dribble, step back, and then going 5 for 10 from downtown doing that all game long. You go 5 for 10, I should see you coming down, catching and shooting. Not, going off the dribble, shooting threes. Like, very rarely should that ever happen when you shoot a high percentage, when you're just shooting off the dribble time and time again. I say it can't happen. I'm talking about for a full 48-minute game doing that. That high-risk, high-reward style basketball. That's what I'm talking about. And what you want is you just want a happy balance of spectacular plays, but, good old-fashioned strategic basketball, which is what basketball really is. I mean, 90% of basketball is running plays, passing, cutting, and screening. The other 10% is your spectacular stuff. Not every play, less than 1 out of every 10 plays is going to be spectacular. Probably even less than that. You're not going to see a dunk on every play or providing who you, I mean, obviously with Shaquille O'Neal, the potentiality to see a dunk every play is high because it's freaking Shaq. But speaking of average players, you're not going to see a dunk on every play or a step back fadeaway three on every play. No, you're going to see guys catching, shooting, passing and cutting, moving out the ball, take your 18-footer or get to the basket, get fouled, and that's pretty much your game. Jump hook in the lane by Shaq. So I think we did a pretty good job here, guys. And again, I apologize for spending so much time in the sliders on this video, man. This will probably be the least watched Shaquille O'Neal video that I do because it's so disjointed with so much stoppages of play. But it had to be done. It had to be done because I just haven't been happy with some of the gameplay that I've seen. This is by far the best play game we've had in the series thus far. It felt the most realistic, in my opinion, with the physicality, the defense, the ebb and flow. You want to capture basketball is a struggle. It shouldn't be just flow up and down the court unless you're like Showtime, of course. You got the personnel to do that. And even with them, they're not going to do that on every play. Basketball should be a struggle where everybody's, fighting for every play. This is realistic. I got no problem with this stat line. 37 points on 31 shots by Kawhi, 15 made. Let's take a look at some of the shots he made. That's a good shot. That's a great play right there, too, as well. That's a great shot. No problem with that. My problem is that when you're doing this 24/7 and guys aren't rotating defensively, because you have to change the defensive logic, too, to where the computer isn't just leaving guys abruptly for wide open threes when there's no reason to. How about Zubac over here, though, man? He battled. Him and Shaq is a heck of a show, man. Look at that. The one thing that was pretty cool from the outset was Shaq and Zoot. Oh, he had more highlights than that. They should have showed more. Thought he played him pretty well for the whole game. 12 points, 17 rebounds against the Diesel. He had a good night. In there banging with Diesel in his prime, man. You come up with 17 boards, you had a good night. A great night. But anyway, we're going to move this along, guys, and we're going to find out who is up next. I think it's Team Jordan. I think Team Jordan's up next on the Daily View here. Kareem played. We had Akeem play. Shaq just played, and now it's going to be time for Team Jordan coming up here in the series. Yep, Team Jordan's up next, taking on Cleveland. So I'm going to come back with these same sliders, guys, in the next video here for Team Jordan, and we're going to see how it goes. Because now it's going to be a totally different game. Because now we won't have the dominant inside post-up player with Shaq. Now we're going to go to more of a guard-oriented style of game on both sides. We obviously with Jordan, Donovan Mitchell, and then Zach LaVine and those guys. So, and Anthony Simons, of course. So this will be the one to show us that these sliders are going to really be the ones we go with for the rest of the series. So I'll see you guys for that video coming up here shortly in the next 15 to 10 minutes, guys. And again, I apologize for all the slider work I did in this video, but it had to be done. Had to be done, guys. So anyway, I'll see you guys. Before I go, though, let's go ahead and do a quick overview of the standings real quick here on how the Legends are doing. Team Diesel is 2-0 in its season. Dr. J's team is 1-0. Wilt's team is 1-0. Hakeem Olajuwon's team is 2-1. Isaiah Thomas just played his game yesterday, so they just had their first game. They're 1-0 on the season. Team Larry Bird lost his first game to Orlando, so they're not even ranked right now. They're not even ranked in the Eastern Conference right now. And Team Jordan's 1-0. And Showtime lost its first game to the Philadelphia 76ers. And Team Kareem is 2-0. And Kobe Bryant's team is 2-0 as well. They had a comeback. By the way, Kobe had a game where he scored 43 points in the second half in his previous game. Go check that one out against the, I believe it was the Houston Rockets in the series. So, and you can find it on the playlist on my channel, guys. So with that being said, guys, I will see you guys in the next video, and I apologize again for all the slider work, but I'm doing the best I can. So I will see you guys in the next 10 to 15 minutes. Peace.